Hello and welcome to a Ad 25-man nefarian kill. This was our first kill on 25-man nefarian and onyxia in Blackwing Descent. Keep in mind we've killed this before on 10-man, but we newly started a 25-man team and this is the first kill we made. It took us like half an evening of practice and then we killed it. What you see here is the first phase. The first phase contains onyxia, and onyxia has one base ability. She will make lightning once in a while. You have your tank turn her around so she doesn't spray lightning on all the DPS standing. You turn her back again to the side so she doesn't tail whip everyone standing on top of her. At the same time as you have onyxia, you will have all the ads spawning around us, as you can see in the video. Those ads, they can either be controlled in traps, roots, fear, polymorph, everything basically, or they can be, as you see us doing, choose to tank them. We have two very good cutting tanks, so we choose this method of doing it. After a few seconds, you will have nefarian landing. You will have another tank to pick up nefarian. Nefarian has the same abilities as basically as onyxia. He has a breath and he has a tail swipe. He does not have the lightning, however. Another thing to note is that if the two dragons are close to each other, they will hit 100% harder. So you wish to move them away from each other as fast as possible. As you see us doing, we have a tank on each side of the outer rim of the boiling kettle down here, and we have him drag it out as fast as he can after nefarian lands. What we choose to do here is that we kill onyxia down to around 40%, then we jump over to nefarian. Every time nefarian hits a 10% clean slate, he will do a cast that calls crackles with lightning in the air, and then he will deal serious amount of damage to everyone in the raid. So we take two of these when he hits 90% and one when he hits 80%. Then we damage it to around 76% and goes back to onyxia and kill her, because the longer time she's alive, the more damage nefarian will do with his lightning debuff. So we choose to kill her at this point because we simply won't be able to survive the third one with her alive. But as soon as she is killed, you will start phase 3. That's why you don't kill it earlier. So once you start phase 3, nefarian goes up into the air. The whole room is basically distorted into lava. There will spawn ads on top of the 3 pillars in the room, and you will have to have your DPS divided with 3 tanks, 3 healers, and a lot of DPS, and interrupt DPS specifically on top of each of these pillars. So as soon as the lava comes, people know which pillar they're going to, they stand ready and they jump on top of it. They interrupt the ad, they tank the ad, and they kill the ad. At some point when your healers is ready and everyone is good and full HP, you make your ranged DPS kill nefarian down to 70% and takes another one of the AoEs. You actually see it coming right now. And you'll preferably have druids to do tranquility. You'll have DKs and priests to do shields for you, so you minimize the actual damage that you have to take. You see our team doing very great at it right here, and after that's done, you kill off the 3 ads as fast as you can. As soon as this phase is over, you will actually just have to spread out. As you see from nefarian, as long as he's in the air, he'll continue casting very high damage bolts on you. So you want to close off this phase as fast as you can actually after you're done. It's something else on heroic, but I'll get back to that once we actually kill it on heroic. So for now, just stand spread out on the pillars, take as little damage as you possibly can. You do that by standing spread out with 2 yards at least apart, or standing 2 and 2 on top of each other. Right, once you kill all the ads, there'll be a few seconds, then the lava will disappear, as you just see, and nefarian will land again. Once he's landed, you have your tank pick him up, and you go north on him again. From now on, the ads you had in phase 1 will actually respawn, so you will have to have your kiting tanks kite them again. At this point, it will not be possible to crowd control them, so at this point you will have to tank them or kite them around. There is a little winkly in all of this, and the winkly is that if you get hit by the fire, which nefarian will spawn on the ground, or if they get hit by his breath, they will get full energy and they will take a longer time to despawn, so you don't want that. You want them kept as far away from fire and nefarian's breath as possible. For your DPS and your healing, rest of the fight is quite simple. Just nuke him down as fast as you can while healing him, and you will have a quite easy time. There's a few healers that will need to take care of the kiting tanks, and that's their trouble. Keep in mind that every time you hit one of the 10% on nefarian, he will do this AoE attack. We choose to blow our heroism or time warp or whatever right after 30%, as that was where we needed it to heal up the all the DPS and get back on top of the DPS game, so we could actually kill him. As you see, this try was actually a very clean kill. We do a clean kill all the way down to a few percent, and then I think one of our tanks actually dies, but we still make it. So basically, phase 1, to recap, you kill onyxia, or almost kill her. Then you take nefarian down to 70 some percent, whatever you think is right for you guys. Then you kill onyxia, makes nefarian go berserk, goes into the air. You jump up the pillars, make sure to interrupt the ads. When your healers is good and ready, you kill nefarian to 70%, takes the lightning charge, kill off the ads, puts nefarian down on the ground, and then you take rest of the charges in the last phase. Last phase is all about the kiting. If you succeed in the kiting, then you will succeed in killing him. And this, as said, is a first kill for us on 25 man, but it is a ridiculously easy boss as soon as you got the kiting down. What you see now is that the tanks is actually having to kite around the fire that you can see in the left hand corner. It's fire that's spreading, and every time he does one of these 10% lightning crackles, then some of the fire will despawn, but you will have to keep an eye out for it, and your DPS will have to not stand in it. If you have cooldowns left at this point, we will suggest you using those on area of the lightning crackles for you to help you. And there he dies, and I'll just have you have a look at the loot. As you can see, we only had a few players dying actually on this, so it was very controlled all the way to the end. Thank you once again for watching. I'll be back next time.